Ladies and gentlemen, the sound of that two-stroke is delicious. Let's start off this video with a like, comment, share. Let's subscribe to my channel. Show that two-stroke love. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2020 Supercross Round 8 Power Rankings.
Is this a different way of riding? I haven't spent, honestly a whole lot of time on these, but...
You're watching Eli Tomac on a two-stroke right now, ripping it up, just having fun. And that's kind of what he looks like out there on the track right now, ripping it up and having fun. He's my number one going into Arlington, Texas, and he's won the races. Everyone said he needs to win, and he's got the confidence coming in, and he's got 3 wins this season. Red plate coming into this week as well. And that's who I have number one. And that's Eli Tomac. He looks really good this year. So, right now I don't see anybody beating him. He's fast, and as long as he keeps doing these starts, he'll be one tough guy to beat. That is my number one headed into Arlington, Texas. My number 2 coming into Arlington, Texas is the man on the screen right now, Webb. He looks really good. After his last lap pass on Roczen, his win, and then his second last week, he's in a position to dominate and do really well. And he just got to catch and beat Tomac a couple times, and you might be looking at a new points leader. So, coming into Arlington, I have Webb, number 2. Number 3, I have Roczen. Now, he's number 2 in points, but he's been beat by both Tomac and Webb the last 3 rounds in a row. So, I look for him to push back up and get a good start and go out and get a win to push to win the title. We're going into week 8 and Arlington, Texas, and I look for Roczen to try to put it back on the top step. He's got 2 wins this year. Tomac's got 3. Webb's got 1. But right now he just needs to beat Eli, and he needs to beat Cooper. If he can do that, he can get that red plate back. So I believe he's 4 points down right now. I have Roczen 3rd going into week 8. This week, number 4, I've got Justin Bam Bam Barcia. And he came from 13th back. Looked really good. And finished 4th. A lot of people have Barcia a little bit further back. He's got a win this year, a second, and he rode extremely well. One of the fastest guys on the track last weekend, round 7, Tampa, and we're going into round 8. And I think that he can put himself back up on the box. He'd be able to move up a little bit and maybe even pass Roczen right now. He's 4th in points, and he's looking really good. But he's got to go out and he's got to get good starts and get the win. He's had a couple bad starts lately, and it's hurt him. So he's number 4 on my list. That's Justin Bam Bam Barcia. Sitting at number 5, I've got Jason Anderson. Jason, defending champion for last year, but got hurt. He was looking good early this year, and he's had 2 bad races. Osborne, it looked like he was about 5th or 6th in the race last weekend, and Osborne went down right in front of him, and he kind of got stuck. The week before that, got in a little scuffle with Brayton. So Anderson is somebody I look to try to get back up on the podium this week, heading into Arlington, round 8, and he's currently my 5th position in power rankings. My number 6 guy is Cianciarulo. Now, if we can get this Adam right here at the Monster Energy Cup, this is race 3. If we get this Adam I could see a push to a championship. But we've been receiving Vegas Adam, where he hits the ground or makes a couple mistakes, and he's still up there. He's still fast. I mean, he gets good starts. He was leading. He's the fastest qualifier every round. Let's start with that. And he was leading the race until Tomac caught him, and then he made a mistake in the whoops. So AC's fast. He can get a win this year. He could push for the title if he went on and got 3 or 4 wins. But this is the Adam I'm looking for, and this is the Adam that I would like to see, because this Adam right here can be dominant. And, I mean, he's got Tomac, the number 1 on my list this week, bearing down on him all race on this one. And he just freaking held his own, confident. It was super cool. So, anyways, there's Tomac coming in this picture. This was a cool race, man. I was excited for this race, and I was excited to watch what AC could do this year. So, I know it's to the point where he's not normally racing because of the 250 class. They race East and West, and he's getting into the meat and potatoes of the series. But let's see what he can do. I'm looking for him to get a win soon or a podium and start making a push towards the top step. So that's number 6. Number 7, I have Justin Hill. As you see him through the screen here, the guy has been really good. He's been in my top 10 the last couple rounds. And for him to push and get a 5th, could have easily been a 4th. But him and Barcia were dicing at the end of the moto. I could see this guy being good. I mean, 2 years ago in Tampa, he was looking like he was going to go get the win. Fast. So, let's see him get back out there. He's starting to get some good starts. And he could become somebody that pushes for a top 3 in the standings and gets some confidence for next year. He's a defending 250 champion. So, he could do it. He can win. He's proven it before. And the team he's on, he likes it. So, that's who I have. Number 7. Number 8, I've got Malcolm Stewart. He was looking really, really good early. Got a great start. Was running top 3. And then I think the pace just caught up to him a little bit. And he got a little bit tired and wore out. I'm excited to see what he can do with another good start. A little bit more confidence. He's finished better than 7th, I believe, before this year, or right around 7th. And I think he could easily get a top 5, maybe even a podium. He just needs to stay strong the whole time. So, I have Malcolm Stewart. So, I have Malcolm Stewart 8th going into round 8. Look for him to try to get a top 5 and work off his 7th that he got this round. Number 9, I've got Justin Brayton. He's been extremely consistent with top 10 finishes, and he finished 10th last week. I have a couple other guys that I put above him, Justin Hill and things, because they've been riding a little bit better and showing a little bit more speed. And Brayton's had a couple bad starts recently, so that's kind of hurt his final finishes. But I have, going into Arlington, Texas, I have Justin Brayton 9th. And rounding out my top 10, I've got Blake Baggett. So, Baggett got hurt last week, and I'm not sure the extent of his injury as of right now. But he has been really fast. He's gotten a 3rd, and he's shown the speed, so I kept him in my top 10. So this is kind of hard for me because I don't know if he's going to be back this week. He did finish the moto, but he didn't end up showing up for the main, so I'm not sure if something was hurt, broke, or maybe the adrenaline is why he got to finish. I'm not sure. If he could stay off the ground, though, this guy could easily be in the top 5 and pushing for title points if you could just keep his bike on 2 wheels. So Blake Baggett. Now, there are some other guys that I was contemplating. Obviously, if Baggett doesn't come back, he falls out of the top 10. And Brock Tickle had a great first race, but I would put Dean Wilson here in the place of Baggett if Baggett doesn't make a return to racing the rest of the season. I don't see that happening, but I don't know the extent of the injury. So currently, I have Baggett 10th. Once again, like, subscribe, share my content. Tell me what you want to see. Leave some comments. Put your Rocky Mountain in there. Let me know what's going on. Talk to me. Let me know what you want to hear, see. Any extra videos you want. I get enough people that want them. I'll do them. Go ahead and subscribe. Let's get that subscriber up. Because I will be giving away giveaways when I start hitting some more subscribers. Thanks, everybody.